Welcome to this channel. This channel is for education and culture based on historical and scientific evidence. So, few days ago, I shared a YouTube on Wing Chuners must know how thing works. How is this thing works? Instead of going to all those lineage, grandmaster, the oldest, Wing Chun, Wing Chun, research, internal, all this nonsense. It is so serious that if we do not know how things work, we are doing fantasy fool. So, due to that, I have chat with many Wing Chuners friends in past few days. And today I'd like to share with you 3 disasters in Wing Chun, which you need to fix it right now after you watch this YouTube. There's no time to waste more. For past 130 years is garbage in, garbage out. Grandmaster have no idea what it is. So, the first thing, the Wing Chun basic stand, or what they call that the ladder to clamping yang side stance, is like this. Shoulder width, okay, shoulder width is like this. It is exactly the stance when you do deadlift or when you do squat in the gym, okay? You utilize the back side here, which is the Chinese call it yang side in the ancient time. So the Yi Kam Yong Ma, or the basic Wing Chun stance, is exactly the squat stance or the deadlift stance, okay, where your back and everything is really natural. The entire thing is one piece. If you don't know about this stance, go to the gym, asking our friend who do training or weightlifting, okay? That is the first thing. No more this type of stuff, okay? No more this type of stuff. You need to have a stand which is be able to activate your muscle in your back, like you're doing a squat or doing a deadlift, and without damaging your body, your joints. Okay, so that's the first one. This is the proper Wing Chun basic stand or proper Yi Kam Yong Ma. The second thing, there is no such thing as clamping the knee. Okay, there is no such thing as clamping the knee. The proper way to do it is this. After you have this squat stance or the deadlift stance, the clamping is actually squeezing your butt. Squeezing your butt, okay? So, when you exhale, you squeeze this butt. No, both sides of the butt. Squeeze in, squeeze in. That is what clamping is about. You squeeze in, not clamp like this. This is only doing damage here. It gives you nothing. So, clamping is actually squeezing your butt. So when you exhale, you squeeze your butt. When you strike out, you squeeze your butt. Okay? This is the second thing. The third thing, never ever step on your heel. When you move outward, you never step out like that, putting your weight on the heel, or moving back, putting your weight on your heel. Why? If you step up putting your weight on your heel, you're going to damage your knee. Okay? So, you never do this type of stuff or do this type of stuff. That is damaging the knee. It is exactly like when you are in running, you're training running, okay, or jogging. What you want is your weight has to be in this midfoot. That's why we call it midfoot strike. Midfoot strike, not the heel strike. Today, many people in Wing Chun doing the heel strike, be it in front or back, you can feel it right away. When you do a heel strike, the bouncing force is going to your knee. Okay? So that is not the way to do. You want to use the midfoot strike, and use the back of your leg, the muscle on your leg. So when you do midfoot strike here, you use this muscle, not putting impact here. These three things is actually one. It is your Yi Kam Yong Ma. Remember? When we have this squat here, or this natural squat here, we can go up and down, okay? And we do not mess around all this thing. We use this part of muscle. When we want to exert strength or breathe out, we squeeze the butt. Again, this is like when you do a weightlifting, the squat or deadlift, you actually squeeze your butt, which is you activate your muscle. The third thing, when you go out, is a midfoot strike, okay? And you use the back of the muscle. These three things is the Wing Chun's Yi Kam Yong Ma. So, we need to change it now. There's no time left. I was disgusted seeing the Chinese Martial Art Association in China, in Canton, having the curriculum to teach the kids. What type of idiot is that? The first thing, if you are really a traditional Chinese martial art sifu, the first thing you look at your student is, will he damage his body or her body? You want to remove that. Whether he be able to fight or she be able to fight, that is the next thing. The first priority is this student, this person, have a proper training for his health. Fighting is a secondary stuff. You have to take care of his body first. You're keeping training people this way, this way, this way, this way. Bullshit. Okay? You couldn't even handle your body's health. I was very disgusting 2 days ago when a friend showed me that they have this dan system like karate. And then people promote themselves like the 9th dan, the 10th dan, with this mo tak, martial virtue. For me, that's bullshit. You couldn't even taught your, those little kids, 10, 11-year-old, how to stand proper, how to develop a healthy body. What 10 degree? So don't give me all those bullshit of grandmaster. If you don't even know the three what I shared today, your body is going to get damaged. You want to go fighting? Forget about it. You never develop the proper mechanics even for the basic. That's what I share. Squeeze your butt when you want to exert strength or when you take strike. There's an impact there. What is good for to clamping your knee? What does it do? Nothing. And stand like that, you couldn't even squat down. You couldn't even use your body's muscle. Okay? So, I already exposed these three things. Change it if you like it. If you don't like my video, don't watch my video. Over here, there's no room for your grandmaster. I'm grandmaster who's authentic, who's research nonsense bullshit. This channel is for the people. You don't want to screw up the people, especially young people, especially your student. You don't want to screw them. That's the first priority. That's called responsibility. Don't call yourself even Sifu. Not the bullshit grandmaster, okay? If you couldn't even take care of your students' health properly.